Hello people, we are back again, that's right, again, to do another Predators review, or have a look at another Predators toy. This time we are having a look at Falcon, the last of the deluxe, or basic, I don't know, size class of figures before we move on to the Voyager and the Leader size figures. Previously I have had a look at Snare, Skydive and Talon? Yes, and their links may be floating around the video here somewhere. I don't know, I might have forgotten. Maybe I didn't, maybe they're here somewhere, who can say? But let's get straight on and have a look at this guy who is, if I can remember without looking at my notes, Falcon. I did it. So let's get on people with that. The last of the small jets, guys, and probably the most unique of all of them, it's Falcon. And I think mine, for a change, actually has all of its stickers, which really helps break up all of the grey. Once again, he has quite a nice little jet mode. Not my favourite, but a nice blocky stealth jet here. And the only real problem I have with this one is because his transformation is different. He's got a lot more undercarriage, which means he's not quite as slim and sleek as the other jets. What's that? And why, yes, he does have a mega visor gimmick. It is here, which is very different compared to the rest of them, as you can see. He's got his right in the back, right in the booty. This one's actually really stiff to get out. It's on a real tight joint here. So it is nice and clicking in there well. It's just a really weird choice to have this one right in the back and have it on such a tight joint. Oh, it's not bad, it's just weird. This time, as usual, it does have an image on, different from the rest, which I will show you in a close-up. It is on a spring. This time it's kind of difficult to tell who it is. It's two Autobots, clearly, but I'm not sure which two it is. But now it's time to transform Falcon.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers.
So here's Falcon in his robot mode, looking pretty good, I will say. His arms do move up to this angle, so that's pretty good, I will say. His legs actually move as well. They move out to this degree, and they do go back a little bit. They don't really help for posing, but it's kind of nice that they're there in comparison to the rest of them. Of course, he has the gun, the famous gold plastic gun, as ever, with a great missile and great firing mechanism in there. And, of course, it would fit in his hand if this was his gun, but it's not. It's Stalker's or Skyquake's, I can't remember. Either way, if you can get the guns, I would love to know. He does have light piping, of course, right in his mush here, and he's got kind of tiny eyes, so it's not quite as awesome as the rest of them, but it still works pretty well. I will mention as well, his back looks a lot nicer than the back of, say, Stalker here. He's got a lot more kind of junk just hanging off the back. I don't know, I just think the look of Falcon here is a bit cleaner and nicer for some reason, just around the back. But there you go, that's just my opinion. And looking at its head, it's been really well sculpted. They've even done a great job sculpting in his little robot lips. A very strongly sculpted head here, guys. Very nice. With the most unique transformation of all four of them, Falcon really does stand out. With his extra articulation, you know, all that other stuff, it just makes him very different from the rest of them, which is not a bad thing. It's real difficult to say if he's my personal favourite. I think Talon might be my personal favourite, even though he has many issues. But Falcon here is clearly the standout, I would say, and probably the best one out of the four. And with those four being done, we only have two more to go, really. We have Stalker and the big man himself. We have Skyquake. So stick around, guys, because I'll be looking at them at some point.